Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, first of all, it's midday. We're going live. Most of you will probably see this on the rerun because it's midday. Most people at work. I'm not. I'm at home. This is something that dropped a couple of days ago. I think 3 days ago, maybe. Wasn't sure if I was going to do a video on this because I had it stuck in my mind that it was too expensive, and we'll talk about the price here in a second. Every time I look at these pictures, I'm thinking about it, y'all. And of course, if you saw the thumbnail, you already know what we're talking about. We're talking about this Blade 1 figure, which of course we haven't received the Blade 1. I don't think so. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I believe Hot Toys only released a figure for Blade 2, and I've seen Blade 2 and Blade 3 on the aftermarket. I haven't seen a Blade 1, definitely haven't seen a Blade 1 that was up to par, that looked good. My Blade 2, I was late to the game with getting Blade 2, so I didn't even get the Hot Toys Blade 2. I got a third-party Blade 2. I think it was Present Toy. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember what company, but it was a third-party company that I got my Blade 2 from, and it's super dope. Dude, I love it. But the Blade 1 that's the one that I like, dog. I like the vest. In fact, still got the vest sitting right here. Got the vest. Now, this one was too big for me, so I couldn't sport it, man. I need to get another one. But I love the buckles on the original suit. In fact, I got, of course, I've got the Daywalker sword. Obviously, that's a replica, albeit not even a very good one, but it does the job. And I've got this Marvel Legends Blade figure that's been sitting on the floor, dusty as I don't know what. It's been sitting on the floor for years and years. Got it from my local comic shop where it had been sitting on the shelf for years and years. Super dope. Now, the buckles on this, he's actually got the Blade 2 suit on, but some of the gun look like it's from Blade 1, and of course the motorcycle is from Blade 1. So it's got a mix of Blade 1 and Blade 2 going on in there, but you get the point. I love Blade. This vest, and I'm starting with the vest, with just the overall sleekness of the outfit. To be honest with you, no, I take that back. Blade 2 was probably more sleek. But there was something about that first outfit that was dope. Again, love all of them. Love all three Wesley Snipes Blade. Blade 3 is hard for me to say that I love that movie. It is what it is. But Wesley Snipes, Blade himself, was consistent pretty much overall. Benjamin E. Green, what's up, baby? I thought I was going to be here by myself, man. Yeah, happy Tuesday, man. Though, had to talk about this Blade, man. Let's hop into the photos. Oh, bro. Oh, dude, I can zoom in on it. Come on. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, there's some things I'm nervous about. We'll talk about in a second. But, dude, this Blade figure is beautiful. The jacket is well tailored. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is probably one of the best tailored jackets that I think I've seen on a figure. Like, this looks real. Like, some of these pictures, if you had told me that this was a production photo, I would have believed you. And in fact, that's a pose. Him having that gun out is very, very, very reminiscent of the movie itself, right? That's something we've seen before. The boots, love the base with the glyphs on it. Very, very reminiscent of, again, Blade 1. Loving the colors of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not too black. It's got this black, gray, definitely leaning towards the black. But I mean, it's just not, a solid black. It looks, again, it just looks realistic. It just adds on to that realism. Now, as a photographer myself, one of my concerns, I will talk about the concerns, one of the concerns anyway, is, in my opinion, this thing looks, the photos itself look doctored. They look polished. All right, I don't see any clear signs of Photoshop or anything, but obviously they're real polished. That's not a strike against them. If you're going to take a photo of a dope figure like this, you're going to want the photos to be dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not taking off on that. But for me, as someone who want to purchase this, and this figure is not cheap, y'all. We're going to talk about the price. It's not cheap. If I'm going to buy this, I want that raw. I want that Polaroid joint, man. I want to know what it looks like in this rawness. But again, so far, photos are dope. Loving the poses, loving the motion. You know what I'm saying? He's in some Wesley Snipes like poses. Oh my lord, dude, it's dope. It looked like, I'm guessing there's a magnetic base because there's no, what they call it, crouch crunchers. There's no stand that's holding him. He's just standing on the base. And again, he's actually in walk mode here, and it looks pretty good. I mean, of course, I guess he can be just well balanced. It might not be a magnet, but I'm assuming there's a magnet there. Yeah, man. Dude, this is from the movie. This is from the promotional posters, right? We've seen these photos before. Okay, it's a better look at the head sculpt. In fact, let me zoom in on him. Bro, I see little bumps, man. I mean, like actual pimple-like bumps. You know what I'm saying? Not to diss my man's skin texture, but it looks realistic, yo. It looks very, very real. Stitching in the jacket looks good. Maybe a little big, but it looks good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the T2 figure looks far, far, far worse in my opinion. And again, the vest is on point, yo. In fact, it's making me see inconsistencies. Dude, it made me see inconsistencies in mine. It makes my not look as accurate, which is fine. Dope without the jacket. So, dude, again, it's the price, man, because the accessories are in there. First of all, the sword, we'll look at, I'll see if the description is in here. But I think I was told, man, shout out to Jedi Kid, man. He told me that this thing was die cast, that the sword was die cast. If that's the case, all the weapons, in fact, if that's the case, yo, dope. Ooh, there we go. We got a serum strap. See, this is where I'm going back to the price, yo. This is a figure I would like to have more than one of these, and this is creating a festering anger for Hot Toys. And I think a lot of the people in our community is feeling that way, where we're seeing these third party do dope things. Why isn't Hot Toys on it? Because we know Hot Toys, at the very least, even when the prices of Hot Toys going up, Hot Toys would be a lot more cheaper than this. Just the preview, the price is $800, at least $800. We're gonna look at the details here in a second. Once I saw the 8, I stopped looking at it, to be honest with you. So I still got to look at the details and see exactly how much it costs, what the deposit is, what the payment plan, all of that is. But dude, look at this, man. Skin tone looks dope. It looks like his body type. This looks like Wesley Snipes, that young version of Wesley Snipes for sure. Oh, look at that. Bro. Dog, it looks real. And this, so still a very good photograph. But because I can see the hands, actual hands in there, and see how realistic, the photoshopping thing is out of my mind now. This looks like there's less Photoshop here. They probably did some color correction, just some overall correction that you can actually probably do in the camera itself. And that looks good. This actually, the skin tone on this blade, on this particular photo, actually looks better than the other photos, in my opinion. This is gonna go back, right? Like the skin looks a little bit darker, and that's kind of probably why I was saying Photoshop. It looked more contrasty, which isn't a bad thing. But there's way more contrast here than there is there. That looks more naturalistic. Skin tone on Wesley Snipes on the blade figure itself looks more realistic. But everything that was good in the other photos translate to this as well. So this particular photo looks better, as well as transferring everything that was dope about the other photos. Just beautiful, yo. All right, dope. Again, these are posters we saw either in posters. I believe the main poster had something similar than that. Okay, cool. Ooh, comes with a little stand for the accessories. Bro. Jeez, man. Got his glaives, stakes, gun. Dude, I had the files to 3D print that Mac. Is it a Mac 10 or Mac 11? The modified version. And my files were too small. I couldn't get it the right Size. Okay, I think we're back at the beginning. Yep. Okay, so man, dude, super dope, yo. Let me see what I said. We was gonna talk about the price. I did go to this, guys. This is, by the way, this is Siberian Customs Studio is the name of these people that dropped this, and I'm gonna tell you what my concerns were. Okay, I'm looking at some of the details now. Look, I'm gonna see what's show. I don't know how much of it's gonna show up on the screen. Yeah, you can see most of the details, right? So 1/6 scale figure of Daywalker. So obviously they're not going with the blade name, third party. Don't have the permission to do it, maybe. So they're going with Daywalker, which is cool. Hopefully I'm not putting them on blast. But limited edition, only 70 pieces. So that makes the price make sense. It's 70 pieces. Again, it's custom. I don't know if this is one person doing this custom thing or is it a shop. Usually you hear the word custom, you think maybe just usually just one person, right, doing it. But the word studio is doing some heavy lifting on here. Siberian Customs Studio makes you feel like it's got to be more than one people because 70 is a lot to deliver. So 70 pieces worldwide, starting shipping date December 2026. So you got a year from a year and 2 months, right? So you got a little while to wait for that, for the delivery. It's $884 plus $63 shipping. There is a payment plan, a monthly payment plan to order, but you must make a deposit. So $157 down, and then they break down the payments, man. And I think it was pretty low payments, if I'm not mistaken, dude. I want to say it was $30-$40 or something a month, starting like immediately, starting next month. So I did take a look at the prices. So I lied earlier. I'm sorry. I did look at the prices. Blame it on old age because it's just coming back to me now. But, dude, man, what's up, man? That guy Mark is the cop. Yeah, dude, that price didn't make you pause at all. Yeah, Ben, this could be the definitive blade. Pre-order closes on September 16th. Oh man, so we got a few days to decide. Dude, I'm thinking about it, man. I got some extra work coming in. My primary job, I do photography, and I teach photography well at one of the local colleges, one of the local schools. Looking for a better position, man. Money is a big thing. So if I'm able to turn that up and still maintain the family life, pay for my daughter's volleyball, dude, I might do this, yo. Just in terms of quality, I feel like I gotta have it, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Ben, you saying this is definitive blade, possibly. It is. There's nothing touching it. According to the pictures, there's nothing touching it. Now, here's my concern. How many of you guys out there, what's up, Jeffrey? How many of you guys out there have researched these guys? Because I did go on their Instagram and I saw, I believe, a Die Hard figure. I might go in there now. Hold on a second. Let me put the picture on me just in case something crazy come on, man. It's Chrome Man laptop. You don't know what might pop up. But let me see if I can find this guy on Instagram and I can tell you some of the things that I saw on there. Siberian Custom Studio. It came up. There we go. Okay, so look, I got my I don't know if my viewer is going to show that. Oh, it is showing it. So this is the Facebook page. You're not going to be able to see the whole thing. I don't know. Let me see. Let me adjust it so y'all can see everything. Nope, I'm moving the wrong stuff. Okay, here we go. Just trying to open that up a little bit so y'all can see, so we can see what we got going on in there, man. We'll spend some time here on the Instagram page. All right. Yo, what's that from the movie Shocker? So the cool thing is I'm seeing boots, I'm seeing stuff that isn't finished. Though we got Arnold from Total Recall, and some of the stuff, yo, it doesn't look bad. But see the quality, even this face. Oh, this ain't from Total Recall. It's from Last Action Hero. Bro, these cats are literally making figures that nobody else is making, right? Because technically that movie flopped. I love it, dude. But I don't know if it was just I was young enough. All of us loved that when we were young. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let me see. Ooh, Jeffrey, that's a good point, man. Getting the jacket and the sword for the hot tour. That's all like, man, well, you know what? I need that flak vest, man. I need the flak vest from part 1, man. That's the very, very small, but that's the thing that's getting me the most. On top of the base, the accessories, and the silicone arms, like everything is looking real, real dope on this guy. But okay, the Major Payne. I did see Major Payne on 1/6 Scale Man show, or at least in our private messages. I don't think we ever talked about it, but we did see this. I did see this guy, and bro, it kind of like this looks like Major Payne. What was it, Damon Wayans? But some of the pictures don't. That don't look like him to me. You know what I mean? So I ain't in the ballpark of dissing Siberian yet. That kind of looks like Wayne's, Major Payne specifically, that character. You know what I'm saying? It would be a hit in my household. Oh, here we go. Die Hard. You know what I mean? So, dude, this is from July 3rd. So this was this year when this was posted. I don't know what the price of this bad boy is, but if that, like a figure like that was $800, then nah. Gruber looks cool. Yeah. Hans Gruber looks good. And McClane looks fine. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't look, he's definitely not terrible. Let me see what it looks like in the hand. It doesn't look terrible. You know what I mean? I think it was a magnetic cigarette. I actually saw a video of that on Instagram, I believe, and it was a magnetic cigarette that you can put in the mouth. So not bad, yo. Just seeing what else is on here. Oh, she got the Mac. Is it Mac 10 or Mac 11? It's a Mac 11, y'all. Whew. Dope, man. I got to get the 3D printer on that. There you go. The head sculpt itself looks dope. I did see that. Yeah, yep. Oh, we even got Wesley from Simon Phoenix from what was it? Demolition Man. Dope. All right, yo. So I guess my point to this is, dude, the movie Hook is a classic to me, man. This one of Steven Spielberg's flops. One of his rare movies that flopped, but dude, I loved it. All right, look, Sean Connery and Highlander. Dude, they got some dope figures on here. Oh, they do got Robin Williams. Man, they got some dope figures on here, man. Yeah, they got some real dope figures on here, man. I love the movie Hook, but I would never buy I wouldn't buy the Peter Pan. But I don't like arms. Why my boy looking like that? Like this, I don't know. This look almost cartoonish to me, man. So I don't know, man. It looks like it's a hit or miss for me. Damn, man. Oh, you said go to the tag photos? Good idea. Good idea. We see that, man. But dude, I do think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm hesitating at all is because of the price. But it is being sold as a custom figure, so the price makes sense. I didn't see yesterday. I didn't see until today, looking at it with you guys, that it is also limited to 70 pieces. So that makes a difference. I want to get on here and hate and be like, that doesn't matter. You should make more, blah, blah, blah. It's 70 pieces, $800. That makes sense, dog. You know what I mean? They're going to come in and make their money and keep it moving. But trying to I can't find tag stuff, man. Dude, I'm whack at Instagram. Super duper whack. But dude, I don't know, man. It's dope, yo. So it seems like most of y'all are thinking about getting it, or a couple of y'all thinking about getting it. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. There's a competitiveness too amongst my friends, man. Jedi Kid mostly, dude. I talk to Jedi Kid offline the most. It's my brother, the fastest brother I ever met. We talk almost daily, bro. And man, I wasn't gonna get it, man. And he said he was getting it. He said yesterday, he was like, "Yo, I'm getting it. $800 is a lot of money, but I'm getting it." And I instantly felt like, dude, if he's getting it, I gotta get it. I gotta get it, right? But I do gotta be responsible for it, man. But in terms of the figure itself, man, is just, dude, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way of putting it. Okay, I got you. Is this the tag part? I think we're here. I think you put me on to something. Yeah, yo. Okay. Man, Arnold isn't looking so bad here, yo. He doesn't look as bad, man. Still not the greatest, but not looking bad at all. This is from the movie Shocker. Has anybody seen the movie Shocker? Dude, I remember watching it because it was Wes Craven, right? I remember watching that joint, man, when it was in video stores. Oh, he's got Indiana Jones on here? So I can't, ain't a close-up of it. Oh, bro, come on. Is that a 1/6 scale figure? Dude, these jokers is knocking it. Oh, you know what? Bro, these people are knocking it out the park just off the energy that they're putting into it. Doesn't look bad. But this doesn't look great. I've seen better Indiana Jones figures. But again, I don't know the prices of these. Prices make a big deal. You know what I mean? If this is a $200 figure, even $300 figure, it's not bad at all. You know what I'm saying? $800? Yo, I needed to look like the Honey I Shrunk the Kids ray gun hit that mug. You know what I'm saying? What was that? My boy from Old Boy? Yeah, dude. This is sweet. I ain't gonna lie. So at the very least, I'm happy with seeing the company, running into the company. I'm about to, you know what? Why am I tripping? Let's look at the store and see what's on there. Okay. And it looked like they sell a lot of stuff. I don't know if that's gonna show, but I'm just gonna look. These are sold out, but just want to look at the prices to see if the prices are on here, what it cost. So like this guy right here was $855. Major Payne was $650. So it was a little bit cheaper than the rest, but it was a lot. Those were limited to 30 pieces and 25 pieces. Major Payne 25 and Jack Slater 30. Daywalker again is 70 and price similar to. So I don't know, man. Yo, Pit E crunching the numbers. That's what I gotta do, dog. Bro, my brain is, man. Like So I'm gonna tell you, and I'm just being transparent with y'all, man. It's going to make me angry at Hot Toys, dude. I'm not an angry individual when it comes to collecting. I'm just not, dude. Most of my reviews are positive, man. I almost have to knock a score off sometimes because it's like, damn, I just gave these figures, the last 5 figures, 5 stars, in a row, man. I'm usually positive. Hot Toys is they're getting under my skin because other people are doing it. When I see something like this and it's $855, it's like, why can't Hot Toys or a similar company give me this same thing? Mass produce it, because if somebody is willing to pay $800 and something for a figure, that should let you know that this is a dope thing. And Blade is, come on, bro. Blade 1 is a beautiful movie, man. I love the second one, man. What was it? Not Del Toro. Gamero. Dude, I'm gonna jack up the dude's name, but my boy that directed Hellboy and Hellboy 2. Pan's Labyrinth. You know what I'm saying? So I love Blade 2 because that was the first time I really, really saw his movie. I think it was the first of his movies that I saw. And but Blade 1 was just, dude, it was sleek. The martial arts had a style, because Blade 2 especially Blade 2, I mean, he was jumping in the air. You can see the digital, the CGI thing. Again, not dissing it. Love that movie. But I love the groundedness of the first Blade. You know what I'm saying? The weapons, seeing the Charger for the first time. He had was a 68 or 69 Charger. Dude, it's just dope, man. Hype with the customs gotten Hot Toys might just, you think, yeah, man. That's what I'm hoping, man. That's what I'm hoping. That's yo, it's got to be motivating them. You would think, you know what I mean? Because at this point, Hot Toys are making a lot of, and I'm not telling you nothing new. Spider-Man figures, Iron Man figures. There's certain Star Wars figures that they're making over and over again, and it's within these companies, and I'm still buying them. But I mean, just in terms of my shelf, dude, my shelf is packed with certain stuff, and it'd be cool to have. Man, I got an Edward Scissorhands up here, one of my favorite figures that was a third party, dude. I got third party joints all over the place that are filling the blank. I'm realizing that I'm appreciating those figures more. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they get with it, man. But yo, just from the jump, man, the figure is dope. I can't say otherwise. Yeah. I forgot. You right. We do got the Blade from Deadpool coming, right? Was that something I pre-ordered? I did pre-order that. They did release a pre-order, right? Yep. So do have that one coming, man. Yeah, that was super dope, man. But again, man, that first Blade, the Blade in Deadpool and Wolverine, to me, was more about the experience. It was just to see my boy make it back on the screen it was that experience. Not to say that the character wasn't dope or he didn't look dope, but the experience made everything, like, bro, that I did not know he was gonna step out. Like, I knew, they might show Gambit. You hear all these rumors, man. Blade wasn't even in the radar because I didn't think him and Ryan Reynolds got along. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know they got along that well where he would make that appearance. So, yeah, definitely, man. Jazz Inc., Batman, Batmobile. Yeah, man. Dude, that very, very good point. Jazz Inc. is knocking it out the park, too. So Jazz Inc. is doing something, man. I don't know if you guys saw, they just released the Catwoman from the 1960s, the TV show Batman, Adam West Batman. Catwoman is dope, but I can't get her unless I get the Batman. Like, I need a Batman. I never got the Batman and Robin 1/6 scale figure. So hopefully they do some re-releases or Jazz Inc. fill in the blanks with those too, man. I probably will get it though, man. We getting there, dude. But we gotta get the money up, man. We gotta get the money up, man. I might need to sell this Hot Toys Batmobile. I got 2 Hot Toys Batmobile and a Jazz Inc. Batmobile. I probably can get rid of a Batmobile. But yeah, man. Yeah, so man, that's it, man. I could sit here and talk about this all day. I'm glad some of y'all showed up, man. I was like, dude, this is around lunchtime. After lunchtime, ain't nobody gonna be on here. But I knew I wasn't gonna have time to do this later. There are some other figures that drop that I may do some live videos. I got a Miles Morales video that I haven't posted. I'll probably post Thursday. That's old figure. It's from the first Into the Spider-Verse movie. But I had 2 figures. So I ended up doing a box opening on the other one and just displayed them differently. And I got a ton of these little figures. In fact, I think I just released a video for this Peter Venkman that's up. So check that out. But anyways, man, that's it. It's super dope. I'm procrastinating. I don't even want to get the figure is so dope. I don't even want to get offline right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm hesitating. It's like, yo, what if I say everything? Because this thing is, it's dope, yo. But anyways, man, I think it's super dope. Leave me some comments in the comment section, man. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Of course, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the bell notification button. That way you get notified every time I drop a new one of these. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, right? Peace.